Welcome back. We have got some breaking news from Manchester United.
In one of the most high-profile and hard-fought transfer battles of recent years, Chelsea Football Club has finally succeeded in securing the signature of Nigerian forward Victor Osimhen. The deal, which had been in the works for several months, marks a defining moment in the club's modern era as they outmaneuvered a host of top-tier clubs across Europe to land one of world football's most coveted strikers. This long-anticipated move has sparked jubilation among the Chelsea faithful and sent ripples through the footballing world. The acquisition is not only a testament to Chelsea's ambition and strategic prowess in the transfer market but also a clear signal of their intent to return to the summit of English and European football. Chelsea's interest in Victor Osimhen was no secret. The club had been monitoring the Nigerian international closely for over 2 years, with initial approaches made during the 2023-24 season. At that time, Chelsea faced numerous setbacks. Napoli, Osimhen's parent club, were resolute in their valuation of the player, demanding a release clause rumored to be in the region of €120 million. Despite being in pole position at one point, Chelsea failed to close the deal in the summer of 2024. Reports indicated that issues surrounding personal terms and agent fees led to a collapse in negotiations. The disappointment was palpable among fans, especially after former Chelsea midfielder and Nigerian legend John Obi Mikel revealed that a full agreement had once been in place, only for it to fall apart in the final stages. Nevertheless, Chelsea's interest did not wane. Instead, the club redoubled its efforts. Behind the scenes, the club's hierarchy, including co-sporting directors and manager Enzo Maresca, laid out a detailed plan to revive the deal. They kept close tabs on the player's situation while building a squad structure that would not only accommodate but maximize Osimhen's abilities. Osimhen's stock continued to rise during the 2024-25 season. While on loan at Turkish giants Galatasaray, a surprise development after tensions at Napoli, he flourished. The Nigerian international tallied an impressive 25 goals in just 29 appearances in all competitions. His mix of physical power, explosive pace, and lethal finishing caught the eye once more, not only reaffirming Chelsea's belief in him but also drawing renewed interest from several European heavyweights. Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, and even Premier League rivals Manchester United were all reportedly circling. PSG saw Osimhen as a long-term replacement for Kylian Mbappé, while Bayern were keen to inject new life into their front line following an underwhelming campaign. Manchester United, in the midst of their own rebuild, saw Osimhen as the ideal striker to lead their next generation of talent. Despite the noise, Chelsea remained calm and focused, with Napoli reportedly lowering their asking price thanks to a previously negotiated clause that reduced Osimhen's release clause to £68 million in January and eventually to around £63 million in the summer. Chelsea sensed their opportunity. Key to Chelsea's success in this transfer was a multi-pronged strategy that combined financial power, long-term vision, and personal appeal. First, Chelsea matched Napoli's asking price and offered a structured deal that included performance-based add-ons, ensuring both clubs were satisfied. Secondly, they presented Osimhen with a compelling sporting project. Under Enzo Maresca, Chelsea promised a high-pressing, attacking brand of football tailored to Osimhen's strengths. He would be the spearhead of a youthful, dynamic team brimming with talent including Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Christopher Nkunku. But perhaps the most critical factor was emotional. Osimhen has long spoken of his admiration for Didier Drogba, a Chelsea legend and fellow African icon. In several interviews, he described Drogba as his idol and the inspiration behind his own footballing journey. Joining Chelsea offered Osimhen the chance to follow in his hero's footsteps, a romantic and symbolic move that ultimately helped tip the scales. Osimhen's arrival at Stamford Bridge marks a significant upgrade to Chelsea's front line. The club has struggled for consistency in the striker position since the departures of Diego Costa and Didier Drogba, with players like Romelu Lukaku, Timo Werner, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang failing to deliver sustained success. Osimhen, at 26, enters his prime years with an already impressive CV. A Serie A winner with Napoli and a Golden Boot contender across leagues, he combines elite movement with clinical finishing and an indefatigable work rate. His ability to press defenders, link play, and attack space makes him ideal for the Premier League. Beyond his technical attributes, Osimhen also brings a commanding presence and leadership qualities. His journey from poverty in Lagos to European stardom is a story of grit and perseverance that aligns well with the ethos of Chelsea's new era. While excitement is understandably high, expectations must be managed. The Premier League is notoriously demanding, and Chelsea remains a work in progress under Maresca. However, Osimhen's proven adaptability, having played in Belgium, France, Italy, and Turkey, suggests he is well equipped to handle the challenge. Chelsea's goal will be to use this transfer as a springboard. With a striker of Osimhen's caliber, the club can now realistically aim for a top 4 finish and deep runs in European competitions. Should the rest of the squad gel and key players remain injury-free, Chelsea could be dark horses for the title in the coming seasons. Victor Osimhen's signing is more than just a big-name acquisition. It is a statement, a message to the footballing world that Chelsea is not content with mediocrity and is ready to compete at the highest level once again. It is also a reward for persistence, vision, and the careful orchestration of a long-term plan. For Osimhen, it is a dream fulfilled. For Chelsea, it is a vital piece of their puzzle finally in place. As the 2025-26 season draws near, all eyes will be on Stamford Bridge. The arrival of Victor Osimhen could very well mark the beginning of a thrilling new chapter in Chelsea Football Club's storied history.